Today I get the pleasure to drive this all original 1967 Ford Fairlane XL 500 convertible with only 31,222 actual miles. This is a two-owner car. I bought the car from the second owner, and it lived in Iowa its whole entire life and was used just strictly on parades and pleasure. I was told the paint is all original. We got it in and buffed it out again. Even looks like the original tire is still on it. It has the original wheels and hubcaps. It's got the custom power cushion polyglass Goodyear tires, F78 14s. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see the undercarriage. There's about 29 pictures of the undercarriage, and this is the cleanest undercarriage I've ever seen on a Ford Fairlane. So original primer on it, never been undercoated. Just a very, very solid car. Original chrome and bumpers, all original, all polished up nice. Top of the hood matches up nice. Original 390, power steering. We did put a new battery in it, a new Napa battery, and we put a new set of plugs on it. And motor runs absolutely beautiful. The only thing I know that's not original is the battery, and previous owner did put some new dual exhaust on it. Tailpipes are original, but mufflers and some of the pipes are new. But everywhere I look on this car, as far as in my professional opinion, looks like the original paint. Bottom side of the hood is nice. If you look in our trunk pictures, the trunk paint on the inside of the trunk floor and everything is just absolutely perfect still. We look up and down the sides, the body's laser straight, a couple tiny little door dings, very, very small. But unfortunately, buffing it out, there along some of the edges, the paint was thin, and there is a few burn throughs on the edges. But as you see now, even with this original paint on here, you can see a reflection everywhere in it. Couple paint touch-ups done years ago, a couple of scratches that somebody must have touched up here. The door gap is absolutely fantastic. No bubbles or blisters anywhere in the car that I can see. It's got some paint chips and stuff like that on the rocker. We've got a little bit of a gravel blasting right down here on the very bottom of that rocker panel, guys, but no rust anywhere. Again, look at our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the undercarriage. This is a super nice car, but it has been, this previous owner of this was a farmer, and he bought it brand new, and so they lived on just a little bit of gravel. They went slow, but it does have some little gravel chips along the bottom of the car. And the original paint there. Over the wheel well is perfect. Behind the wheel well is excellent. Side trim's all polished up nice. Right here in the back edge of the door, we got just burned through a little bit in the paint there. Chrome door handles still look great. I mean, 31,000 mile car, and you can tell it all the way throughout. So the previous owner on this car that we purchased it from worked for the original owner since he was 8 years old. So he knew this car when the guy bought it brand new. So it's pretty much a one family owned car. So the previous owner had all the information on if it was ever painted, what was done. If you look at the paint and the original door jambs and stuff like that, I mean, it's just phenomenal. Original door panel, light works, armrest, everything is perfect. Check out the original paint here and the jams. Inside, look at that inside that fender, guys. It's original paint. Bottom corner of the door. Original carpet. Seat covers, original, excellent shape. Seat backs are nice. Console light works back here. Both the door lights work. Back seat has been sat in. Like I said, it's been it doesn't look like it's been sat in, but as far as this car's been in multiple parades, so back door panel is in excellent shape. Console lights all work. Original AM radio works. We're gonna go ahead and leave the heat on. It's a terrible cold day. We're gonna turn that on. Heater, fan works. Horn works. Driver's side seat has a couple little wrinkles in here just from being the original padding from driving, even the 31,000 miles. So we got a couple little wrinkles right in here. No rips, tears, no issues. Dash pad is like new. Check out these pads here, guys. Even in a convertible, these take a lot of abuse. I don't know if you can see them very good, but the pad's perfect there. The rubbers are all original. Excellent condition. Door shuts good, lines up good. Sides, super straight sides. Back bumper, front bumper, all original. We have just a little bit of scuff right here in the back bumper. And if you look at the top, it's just got those little tiny little pits. They're not surface rusting or anything like that yet, but just little oxidation on the bumpers. Original tail lights. Again, we have a little burn through right here along this top edge, unfortunately. Just around the edges in a few spots. We were super careful when we buffed it. It's just the paint being 50 some years old. Just hard to make look this shiny without having a couple of sacrifices. Top, as far as I know, it's original glass back window. Power top works perfect. The latch is excellent. It's always been stored with the top up. We have a little scratch right here that's been touched up years ago. A couple little chips and stuff like that along there. And there is chips, guys, right along here. I don't know, something kind of came along here. There's just some little chips in the original paint right along this area. Same thing, some little chips here in the bottom of the door too. So no bubbles, no blisters, no issues, no rust. Just a lot of little gravel pitting right here at the very, very bottom of the car. Just rock chips. Door gaps in great shape in the back, excellent in the front. Body lines line up nicely. That engine runs super quiet too, guys. 392 barrel, original engine. Transmission has been serviced, the previous owner said. Just did that in the last 5 years. There's our original colors, original information on the doors. Again, there's no doubt this is the original miles on this car. It's got the correct retractable seat belts. It's got seat belts for 2 in the back. Again, even look at these little stoppers here on the back of the seats. They're just immaculate still. So, our heater works good. The cold light also is on earlier, so that works perfectly. It's got the remote mirror, and that works great. Go ahead and get that set. The rear view mirror is nice also. The Talked about the heater, it works great. The radio works. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. The clock does not work. Gas gauge works. 31,222 actual miles. Inside the glove box, I'm going to go ahead and stop in a second. We'll talk about this. It's got the FM AM radio owner's manual. We got the original, what else we got here? Got the original manual here. We got the Firestone limited warranty for the tires, so I'm guessing those are good years on it now, so they're not the original tires. If I had to guess, they've probably been changed once, if they did come with a Firestone, like it looks like here. Manual for good drivers. Oh, look at this, guys. I didn't even know I had this. Holy smokes. Wow. So this car was sold brand new in Hampton, Iowa, and that's right where we bought it. Fairlane 500 XL, two-door convertible. This is the original window sticker for this car. Base 289, two-barrel engine, and then we added the 390 two-barrel Thunderbird V8 with $78. Candy apple red, Cruise-O-Matic, power steering, AM radio, tinted windshield, remote mirror, deluxe seat belts. Car sold brand new for $3,587.31. Basically add another zero to that today, and that's what it brings with 31,000 miles on it. Now we put new plugs and new batteries in it. My technician also thought we should probably put some new shocks in the front, but we'll see how it drives. Manual brakes, guys, and they work perfect. No pull left or right. We have a nice full pedal. This 392 barrel picks up speed excellent, doesn't spit, sputter, doesn't miss a beat. Kick down on the transmission works great. And we're not going to get on it, I just got way too much respect for this low mileage car, but the kick down works good, runs smooth. The steering is super tight, just like it should be. Now the wind's blowing 30-40 mile an hour today. I mean, you can see the leaves blow across the road, and this thing is super tight as far as air blowing. Wind noise. I mean, I backed off. It'll definitely screw the tires if that's something you wanted to do, but speedometer works great. Perfectly straight down the road, even with this wind, guys. There's 65 mile an hour. Really goes nice down the road, does not need it. And these are bias ply tires and they're a little choppy, but 65 mile an hour, this car goes straight down the road. I mean, I wouldn't change a thing on this original car. I talked about the shocks. When we do hit a bump, you can just feel it another, time or two on the bump. So maybe a new front shocks might not be a bad idea, but if they're original, they're not terrible to switch either. So.